Pierre Lamont d'Iberville led French explorers in colonizing the Gulf Coast in 1699. Upon landing on the barrier island at the entrance to a large bay shaped like the butt of a rifle, he found numerous skeletons. He cried out in horror, "Ah, quel massacre! Ah, what a massacre!" And thus they named it Massacre Island. And so the mystery began. Were these the remnants of some great battle fought long before white men ever knew of this land? Or was it perhaps the remains of some lost colony? Though the first European on record of settling the northern Gulf was Alonso Alvarez de Pineda in 1519, there is some evidence suggesting that Welsh explorer Prince Madoc actually surveyed modern-day Alabama in the early 1100s. Pineda and subsequent Spanish conquistadors mentioned encountering natives with red hair and blue eyes, also a spattering of what sounded like Welsh words in the native language. There are still reports of the apparition of a 6-foot-tall red-headed chief drifting along the shore at night, leaving phosphorescent footprints in the sand. Was this the last resting place of the victims of some pestilence like bubonic plague or yellow fever? Perhaps those infected were brought here by their people to isolate them from the rest of the tribe. The island's museum director, Jim Hall, says, "Even today you can hear Indian maidens singing at night to the beat of Indian drums." Scattered about the island are strange shell mounds similar to those of the Aztec and Mayan cultures. Could this have been the last refuge of a dying empire? After all, the natives living along the northern Gulf Coast when Pineda first arrived called the land Am Ixchil, Mayan for the home of Ixchil, the goddess of the moon in Mayan culture. So what ill fate befell the victims of Massacre Island? Well, it is quite possibly a mix of all of these theories. Archaeologists have now determined that what d'Iberville had discovered was actually an ancient native burial ground that had been recently disturbed by a hurricane. D'Iberville was undaunted by the find, choosing to build a fort on the island he renamed in honor of the heir of the French throne, Dauphin. Today it is the resort village of Dauphin Island, Alabama, and is the home of the world's largest fishing tournament, the Alabama Deep Sea Fishing Rodeo. To learn more about America's Amazon, the Mobile Tensaw Delta, be sure to subscribe to Delta Safari.